Dr. Julia Cates was one of the country's preeminent child psychiatrists, until a scandal ruined her career. In disgrace, Julia returns to her small western Washington hometown, where an extraordinary 6-year-old girl has inexplicably walked into town from the deep woods. Unable to communicate, the girl is locked in a world of unimaginable fear and isolation.
The girl's gaze locked on her. Those beautiful, eerie, blue-green eyes seemed to see everything. Ellie didn't move, didn't even breathe. The girl tilted her chin and sniffed the air, then slowly released her hold on the wolf, who stayed close beside her. She took a cautious step toward the chicken. Then another. And another. Ellie released her breath as quietly as she could. The girl moved like a wild animal, sniffing, sensing. The wolf pup shadowed her every move. Finally, the girl broke eye contact and went for the food. Ellie had never seen anything like it. The two looked more like litter mates over a kill than anything else. The girl kept tearing off chunks of chicken and stuffing them in her mouth. Ellie reached slowly behind her and gathered up her net. Please, God, let this work. She didn't have a clue what Plan B was. In a perfect cheerleader turn, Ellie pulled out the net and tossed it toward the girl. It settled over the child and the wolf pup and hit the ground. When they realized they'd been caught, all hell broke loose. The girl went crazy. She threw herself to the ground and rolled to get free, her grimy fingers clawing at the nylon net. The more she struggled to be free, the tighter she was bound. The wolf pup snarled. When the red dart hissed into his side, he let out a surprised yelp, then staggered and fell over. The girl howled. It was a terrible, harrowing sound.
To Julia, nothing is more important than saving the girl she now calls Alice. But Julia will need help from others, including the sister she barely knows and a handsome doctor with secrets of his own. What follows will test the limits of Julia's faith and forgiveness as she struggles to ascertain where Alice belongs.
He put down his drink. Why are you here, Julia? In Rain Valley? You know why. Here, he said, letting his voice soften. Alice spoke tonight. She said, stay. I knew you'd do it. A smile overtook her face. It came all at once, as if she hadn't expected it. The porch light bathed her skin, tangled in her hair, made her lashes look spidery and fragile against her cheeks. She moved slightly. Water rippled against his chest. The thing is, I've been waiting every day for weeks for this to happen. And when it happened, all I could think was that I wanted to tell you. He couldn't have stopped himself if he'd tried. And he didn't try. He closed the tiny distance between them and kissed her. It was the kind of kiss he'd forgotten about. Whispering her name, he moved his right hand down her slick, naked back. She eased away from him. I'm sorry, she said, looking as pale and shaken as he felt. I need to go. There's something between us, he said. The words were out of his mouth before he knew what he was going to say. Yes, she said. That's why I'm leaving.
Magic Hour is a riveting story of redemption and healing from Kristin, Hannah, and Brilliance Audio. Unabridged, 12 hours long. Abridged, 6 hours.